Hi guys! Welcome to Cup of Teach. This time, I'm going to teach you on how to multiply radical expressions. Remember, we can only multiply radicals directly if their indices are the same. So let's have here the end root of A times the end root of B. So as you can see here, they have the same indices, which is n. Therefore, we can only multiply radicands. So that is equal to the end root of AB. Let's have an example. Cube root of 2 times cube root of 4. Same indices, which is 3. Therefore, we can multiply the radicands. So that is equal to the cube root of 2 times 4, and that is equal to the cube root of 8. And 8 is perfect cube, and the cube root of 8 is 2. Number 2, square root of 2 times the square root of 18. Same indices, which is 2. Therefore, we're going to multiply only the radicands. So that is equal to the square root of 2 times 18. And that is square root of 36. 36 is perfect square. And the square root of 36 is 6. Number 3. Square root of x times square root of x raised to the 7th power. Same indices, which is 2. So, we're going to multiply only the radicands. So that is equal to the square root of x times x raised to the 7th power. So since they have the same base, which is x, so we're going to add their exponents. The exponent of x is 1. Automatically, meron tayong 1 dito. So sila lang i-add natin. You just copy same base, which is x, then add the exponents. So that is equal to the square root of x raised to the 8th power. And then 8 is divisible by 2. Therefore, that is equal to x raised to the 8th power over 2. So, simplify natin to. By the way, ang 8 dito ay exponent ni x. Ang 2 dito, yung index, which is 2. So, simplify natin ang exponent. So, that is x raised to the 4th power. Next, number 4, square root of 10x times square root of 5. Same indices, which is 2. We're going to multiply the radicands. So that is the square root of 10x times 5. And that is equal to the square root of 50x. Ang 50x is not perfect square. Pero ang 50, pwede pa natin siyang i-factor. So we're going to think of the two factors wherein one factor is a perfect square. So that is equal to the square root of 25 times 2x. So yung 25 and 2, that these are the factors of 50. So 25 is a perfect square. So we can simplify this one. So that is 5. Square root of 25 is 5. So yung 2x, copy lang natin. So the final answer is 5 square root of 2x. Number 5. 3 cube root of 9 times 7 cube root of 3. So since they have the same indices, therefore, we can multiply the radicands. And we can multiply their coefficients, yung 3 at saka yung 7. So that is 3 times 7, cube root of 9 times 3. So 3 times 7, that is equal to 21. Cube root of 9 times 3 is 27. Ang 27 is perfect cube. Therefore, pwede pa natin itong isimplify. So that is equal to 21 times 3. So ang cube root ng 27 is 3. And then, let us multiply the 2. And that is equal to 63. Number 6. 5 square root of 7x times 3 is square root of 2x. Same ang indices. Therefore, we can multiply the radicands and their coefficients. So that is 5 times 3 is square root of 7x times 2x. So 5 times 3, that is 15. And then 7x times 2x, that is 14x squared. So y squared. So meron tayo ditong 1 automatic, meron din tayo ditong 1. So since same x sila, Therefore, we just copy x. And then we're going to add their exponent. So, that is why we have here 2. And then, mapapansin nyo, si x squared is perfect square. Kasi ang exponent na to ay divisible by its index, which is 2. So, pwede natin itong i-simplify. So, that is 15. So, since x squared to, divided by 2 yung exponent natin, so magiging x na lang siya. So, that is why we have here x. And then, may iwan yung square root of 14. And then, pwede na natin itong i-simplify. So, that is 15x is square root of 14. Next, square root of 7 times 2 plus 4 square root of 3. So, this time, meron lang tayong isang radical sa labas. So, yung nasa labas, we're going to distribute that inside or sa binomial. So, let's have here square root of 7 times 2 or 2 times square root of 7 plus square root of 7 times 4 square root of 3. So, dinistribute lang natin yung 7. So, pag multiply itong dalawa, that is 2 square root of 7 plus, this is 4 kasi ang 4, ang coefficient nito ay 1. So, 1 times 4, that is automatically 4. And then, square root of 7 times square root of 3, that is square root of 21. So, yung ito ay 7, ito ay 21. So, hindi na natin siya po pwedeng isimplify pa kasi magkaiba ang radicants nila. Next, number 8. Quantity square root of 2 plus 3 quantity times the quantity of square root of 5 plus 4 square root of 3. So, this time, this is binomial and this is also binomial. So, gagamit tayo dito ng FOIL method or distributive property. So, let's have here 2. We're going to multiply it here. So, that is square root of 5 plus 4 square root of 3. And then the other one, plus 3. And then, yung square root of 5 plus 4 square root of 3. So, distributive property ang gagamitin natin. So, distribute natin to. Multiply this one. So, that is square root of 10. And the other one, that is plus 4 square root of 6. Kasi multiply natin yung 2 and 3. That is why we have here 6. Next, 3 times square root of 5. So, that is plus 3 square root of 5. Then this one, so yung 3 and 4 lang ang pwede nating i-multiply kasi pareho silang coefficients. So, that is 12 square root of 15. And then, look at the radicands. But before that, look at the indices. So, since they have the same indices, therefore, tignan na natin ang radicands. So, kapag may magkaparehong radicands, pwede pa natin siyang isimplify. Pero sa case na to, kung titignan nyo, magkakaiba ang radicands. Therefore, ito na yung magiging final answer. You need to remember also when the indices differ, we may multiply the radicals with the help of rational exponents. For example, square root of 3 times cube root of 3. So as you can see here, they have different indices. The index of this is 2. Automatically, we have here 2. And the index of the other one is 3. So, we're going to change that into rational exponents para masimplify. So, that is 3 raised to 1 half, the first one. So, 1 half kasi ang exponent ni 3 dito is 1. And the index is 2. So, that is why we have here 3 raised to 1 half. And then, the other one, that is 3 raised to 1/3. Ang exponent nitong 3 ay 1. Ang index niya ay 3. So, as you can see here now, they have the same base. So, kung pareho na silang base, we're going to add the exponents. So, you just copy the common base or same base. So, that is 3 raised to 5 over 6. So, paano siya naging 5 over 6? Yung 1 half plus yung 1/3. So, we're going to use butterfly method to simplify the given fraction. We're going to multiply yung denominators. That is why we have here 6. And then, cross multiplication. So 1 times 3, the answer is 3. And then 1 times 2, the answer is 2. And then we're going to add the 2, the answer is 5. That is why we have here 5 over 6. And then this time, we're going to change that into radical. So that is 6 root of 3 raised to the 5th power. So yung numerator niya, that is the exponent of 3. Yung 6 sa denominator, that is the index. And then, pwede pa natin itong isimplify ang 3 raised to the 5th power. So, that is equal to the 6th root of 243. Next, cube root of 2 times 4th root of 3. So, as you can see, they are different in indices. The index of this is 3. The other one is 4. So, we're going to change that into rational exponents para masimplify. So, that is 2 raised to 1/3. Ang exponent kasi ng 2 dito ay 1 and the index is 3. That is why we have here 1/3. And then, the other one is 3 raised to 1/4. Because the exponent of 3 here is 1, so that is why we have here 1 in the numerator and then 4 sa index. So, that will be the denominator. Then, this time, mapapansin nyo, magkaiba sila ng base. So, ang gagawin lang natin, we have to change this exponents or yung fraction natin, kinakailangan lang ng similar fraction. So, kapag ginawa natin silang similar fraction, kunin lang natin ang LCD. We just multiply yung 3 at saka yung 4. So, the LCD is 12. So, let's have here 2 raised to 4 over 12. Kasi, LCD niya ay 12. And then, cross multiply lang natin. So, that is 4. And then, the other one, 3 raised to 3 over 12. So, cross multiply lang natin. That is 3. So, kanina, gamit natin ang butterfly method. So, dito, pwede din natin siyang gamitin. Yung butterfly method. So, that is why we have here 2 raised to the 4th power over 12 times 3 raised to the 3rd power over 12. And then, since magkapareho na sila ng denominator sa exponent, so pwede tayong mag-change na sa radical. So, that is 12 root of 2 raised to the 4th power kasi ang numerator niya dito ay 4. So, siya na yung magiging exponent ni 2. And then, times 3 cube. So, yung 3 dito na numerator, siya na yung magiging exponent ni 3. And then, pwede na natin itong isimplify. So, that is 12 root of 16. That is 2 raised to the 4th power times 27. That is 3 cube. And then, we're going to multiply the 2. So, that is 12 root of 432.
Thank you for watching. That's it for this video. If you learned something here, don't forget to like and subscribe to Cup of Teach. See you on the next lesson. Bye!